It's taken me a while to write this all down, mainly because I started to believe that posting the first part was a giant mistake. I may be getting paranoid, but it seems like people are watching me. It started when I noticed a car parked in my street that I've never seen before, but it's all black and has tinted windows. I've been getting strange calls as well, and I even noticed people jogging in the park who seemed to watch me. As I said, I'm probably just paranoid. The car hasn't been parked in my street for 3 days now, so I guess it's fine. And I do feel like I should make this public. There's also been another strange development, but I'll write down what was said in the first tape. Tape 2. State your name, age, and the date, please.
My name's Jared. I'm 200 years old, and the date is go fuck yourself. What the actual fuck, man? You're assaulting me. I want my fucking lawyer, or I'm not saying a word.
Let me tell you how this is gonna be. You're gonna tell me whatever I need to know. If you don't, I'm gonna shoot you twice in the leg. There won't be any ambulances or help until I know what I need to know. So why don't you save me some bullets and just tell me? Now state your name, age, and date.
You're fucking crazy, man. My name's Jared, I'm 33, and it's the 9th of October.
Very well. Now tell me what happened to you on the night of June the 23rd.
You're not gonna believe me, nobody does.
Try me.
I had just visited my father. He lives near the outskirts of a small town in the south, which you probably knew already.
I did.
Yeah, so the night before I had been having such intense dreams and was anxious about the whole day after. So I didn't want to stay at my father's for long and planned to be gone before dark since I had about a 2-hour drive ahead of me. I had a few drinks with my father and lost track of time. At a certain point he fell asleep and I left. I know it's wrong to drink and drive, but I was still okay. I assure you.
Stick to the facts.
Okay, yeah, so I was driving back, with the forest on my right side. I noticed a car in the distance at the side of the road, and a woman signaling me to stop. She was in the form of hysteria. I got out of the car to see what was wrong, and she shouted at me to help, begging actually. What I made out of it was she and her husband were driving when they saw someone lying in the middle of the road, but it was too dark to see clearly. So her husband got out. When he neared the thing in the road, it violently shook awake and dragged the husband into the forest with a speed that she had ever seen. I asked her if it was a bear or something, but she told me it had human-like arms, but it wasn't human. I grabbed the flashlight and gun that I always keep in my car, then entered the spot where her husband was dragged into. Of course, I called 911 before that, and they assured me that an ambulance and police were on their way and should reach us in about 10 minutes. She was going to stay in her car, and I told her not to open the door unless she knew for certain it was the police or ambulances.
And then you entered the forest?
Yes.
Go on.
Not long after entering the forest, I started hearing something that sounded like some sort of soft moaning, so I went and tried to find the source of the sound.
Did you find it? Jared, did you find it?
Yes.
Tell me what you saw. For the first time since listening to the tapes, I thought I heard actual concern, or even interest in the agent's voice.
I heard it before I saw it. The gnawing. There were pieces of flesh scattered around the area, and I saw the husband, or what was left of him, anyway. There was this thing. It had indeed human-like arms that were extremely muscular, and it had sort of a human-like face, but the body was like that of larvae, only it was giant. The thing was about 3 meters in length. I saw it feeding on the man, and then to my shock, I saw he was still alive. He made eye contact with me while the thing was face deep in the man's stomach. The eating noises made me sick. I fired my gun into that thing until I had no bullets left. It gave a deafening shriek. The sound it made was so deep. Like it was screaming, but still it was so deep. I ran as fast as I could, back to the road.
Was the man still alive when you ran?
I think so.
That's when the police officers found you, I suppose.
Yes, I told them what happened, and told them about the thing I saw. They didn't believe me.
They didn't. But that's why I'm here. Now tell me about the dream you've been having.
How do you know about that?
I'm asking the questions here, sir.
Did the lady's husband survive? They took me away in one of their cars and refused to tell me anything.
He didn't. Now tell me about the dream, and know that from now on I won't be asking questions twice.
I've often had bad dreams, but since that night they were becoming pretty disturbed. I keep dreaming about the forest. There are things in there that shouldn't be able to exist.
Can you describe the things to me?
Not really. I only see shadows most of the times, but the shapes. Oh my dear God. Those things can't be from this earth. And it's not only the shapes, it's the noises that they make. There are no words that can describe the sounds I hear coming between those trees.
But that's not all, right? Tell me about the others.
I don't want to.
Tell me about the children.
They're not children, but they like to pretend they are.
Have you interacted with them?
I don't know, man. They are just dreams. I talked with one of them before. I realized what they were.
And what are they, according to you?
I don't think they came from this earth.
What makes you say that?
They seem to know things. They whispered to me in my dreams. Things about the universe. Beings that live on the planets, far away from here. They want me to see these things.
Did they try to take you?
Once they tried. I think there's a gateway that they can use.
Where is this gateway?
I think it's a black house in the forest.
Would you be able to find this black house again?
What? Man, they're in my dreams. This whole shit is not real. It can't be.
We're done here. Let's take a little drive, Jared. End of tape 2. So, this was the second tape. I'm sorry it's taking me so long to upload this, but I've been scared, to be honest. The development I mentioned earlier is also playing a part in that. I've been having strange dreams lately. They started around the time I found the tape. I dream of a forest, and yesterday, I could swear I heard laughter coming from between the trees.